Hi, I'm Craig Bell.
And I'm John Perkins.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Who said that, John? You like my acting?
That was great.
You like my acting?
Yeah, you. I know we're on the radio, but you even done the motions and everything.
Shakespeare, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an acting career, do I?
No, you better work on that.
Take 5 straight ahead.
Food for the soul, helping you to thrive. 5 minutes to renew your mind. Take 5.
Well, John, the thought of that was that he was saying, should I exist or not exist? Should I, talking about suicide. But, really, there's not a point as human beings where we won't be. So that's really an irrelevant question.
Yeah.
Question is, where will you be?
Where will you be?
That's the more important question, isn't it?
Yeah. Brother Craig, think about suicide, how sad that is, and how so sad that it is for people even to get in their minds to even ask that question, should I be here or should I not?
Yes, there's really never comes to that point. Talk to somebody, get counseling, talk to your pastor or a good Christian counselor, get some help.
With that being said, Brother Craig, there's the devil has ways to put that in people's minds, has ways to make you think that and doubt even life itself. We was reading last Wednesday night in Bible study about Jonah, and he said that three or four times in his scripture, it is better for me to die than to live. So he had that mind frame. I've also heard of people in the nursing home and hospitals that's been in so much pain, and one lady that really sticks out to me, she was facing a real bad surgery, and odds of her making through it wasn't just real good. And she shared with me, and she shared with the doctor that was performing the surgery. She said, I want to live. I want to be with, go back home and live and be with my children and see them. But she said, I've got a whole lot more on the other side. And she said the famous song, whether I go, whether I stay, I'm a winner either way. And she meant it. And she wasn't wishing to die. She wasn't wanting to cause herself to die. But she did see the outcome would be better for her if she did go on to be with Jesus.
John, I don't go to the dentist just to say hi.
No.
I hate dentists. And the only reason I go is because my pain gets so bad that I'm ready to go. And I think sometimes God gets us uncomfortable enough in this life to get us ready to get to the next one. Yeah. Certainly the days we live in, and as the time progresses, the Bible talks about how the last days will be, which we're living in. Things will become worse. The hearts of men will wax worse. And all the things that we're seeing our society do today, it makes us more ready to go, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So certainly, John, our longing to go shouldn't be greater than our labor that's here.
Yes.
Because God's given us a task to do, a purpose to do. And right now we're called to a purpose in this life.
Yeah, and however long we have in this world, whether it's another few years or whether we got the next 30, 40 years, well, however long that is that God sees fit to have us upon the face of the earth, He has jobs for us. He has work for us to do.
After Michelangelo, the great artist, died, someone found in his studio a piece of paper on which he had written a note to his apprentice. In the handwriting of his old age, he had wrote, "Draw, Antonio, draw, and do not waste time."
Yeah, don't waste that time.
No time to waste.
I remember when we was heading to Africa, and we got there, and the Christians in Africa had us so much work to do, so many places to preach, so many places to visit, things to build, and one of the people in charge in Africa asked Brother Jerry, who we went with, if that was too much of a schedule. And they said, don't leave much time for sleeping. And Jerry looked at the calendar, and it was something every day, all day long. And Jerry said, I guess we can sleep on the ride home. in his mind of thinking, we got so much work here, we can sleep later. We can sleep on the ride home.
So, friends, your being is not an accident. So the question is not to be or not to be. The question is, you are here. Why? And get ready for the next life.
And where are you going to be?
Amen.